don't have enough camera stands. We've got, you know, we can put a camera on that. We got that one that's busted. This one. I've got 2 of these guys. So we are definitely trying to make things better. A couple of these will hold tablets, including this one, which I'm about to use. So hopefully this won't shut off, because you can't really see much anything. So we're going to be doing we're doing military overhead press, all right? And hopefully we will catch all the action. I think we're somewhat squared up. Maybe not perfect. So this video, this camera is the long one. There's going to be some shorter ones. Basically, I got the Go Plus power rack here. We gotta get this set up. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll lift kind of outside of the power rack today. Maybe we won't go super heavy. I think today's going to be more of a light day for that aspect. Some of you, maybe my biggest fans, will be disappointed that we don't go heavy every time. Channel, you know, continues to improve as far as viewers go, watch hours. We're almost there as far as watch hours go. I need a lot more subscribers, but those seem to be averaging out decently. I haven't done the math on how many days it'll take to get to 1,000 at this point. Just this time last month, we were probably at 100. Get more and more content, and more and more content, which, you know, doesn't necessarily mean the video quality's getting better. So I have to get this 45-pound bar back over here. Now, if you can see, oh my gosh, the camera is already, talk about camera quality, folks. You guys see that? The Titan utility bench, it doesn't necessarily fit in there so easy. This camera is not going to work, or this camera stand. Disappointment. So hopefully I can get out of here without killing the video. Okay, we're going to have to use a different one. That one appears to only want to shoot portrait. And I would prefer to shoot most of these landscape except for the YouTube shorts. And of course this feels way too freaking close, so we're going to have to push the camera back. Of course we have a mixture of 4K 60 FPS, 4K 30 FPS, and I think we not really centered, are we? The only problem I can see is, can you actually see? I'm trying to look at the reflection. So we've got to be able to actually see my upper part of the movement. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we're going to take the weights off, put those pins over here, because I don't think I can do this going the other way either, because the bench has something that protrudes. So either way, even though this is an awesome bench, it's not really good for this power rack, which is a shame. Reality is I need a little bit more, to it, depth. Yeah, we need more depth. I think I'll use the bumper plates today. And the reason for that is since I'm going to be working outside of the cage, if I have to drop these, they'll do a lot less damage to the concrete if we indeed are using the bumper plates. And yeah, I won't be able to pull this out of here without a second body. Even then, that would be tough. One thing I like about the bumper plates, the bigger ones, will actually stand upright on the ground. So, wearing this light blue, whatever the brand is, shirt. I started seeing a bunch of people wearing these at the gym. So, I'm like, you know what? I might not wear these to the gym anymore. Or will I? Actually, I don't like this. This isn't my favorite color. But the wife actually likes it. So I was like, okay. If you like it, we'll wear it for you. So after I get a good pump in today, we'll see what she says afterwards. Alright. So I did make a video, you know, everybody needs a power rack. 10 reasons why. I think I'm going to redo that at some point, but you can see setup takes a while. A smart person would probably go ahead and put like masking tape on here and go, hey, this is my setting for this is my setting for that, because you're going to find in this video yours truly is going to be adjusting this, and this is probably too low. I have a TV that I'm unfortunately, because of copyrights, can't watch. So ideally we'd have the bar probably around here. I think that'll be our starting point. We'll try that. And there is a little bit of concern doing this outside of the rack. You don't feel so comfortable. But I got to use this Titan utility bench because I spent a bunch of money on it. I send plenty of stuff back to Amazon, Walmart, whatever. But it's a good quality bench. It doesn't work with this power rack. What it will be good for is dumbbells. So that is, that might be, you know, its only use in the future. And I don't want to go back to my cheap cap bench, incline bench, but we might have to. So, what we don't have in here, folks, are any weights to warm up with. All the light weights, we have dumbbells, but all the light dumbbells are in another room. So, look at the reflection on the camera. Looks like this could go up just a little bit. I don't think everybody wants to see my, maybe that's as high as it's going to go. Probably everybody wants to see my lower half. And I'd actually prefer that you guys don't see my lower half. So that doesn't rotate up. Alright, well, I guess it is what it is. So now we lock this in. Then I'm going to set up the rest of the cameras. And we'll go from there. And it's unfortunate that oh, you know what? So the stand I was using. Okay. This stand is okay. You just got to tighten the nut up. So this will give us a better video. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Put it back. It probably would help if I had a smaller phone in here, but okay. So I think think if we can just back this up a little bit, maybe. And pivot that ever so slightly. All right, so there's that one, folks. We got one camera set up properly, I think. Now the iPad, I'll record. I guess I'll probably record 4K 30 FPS on that, which makes 10-minute files. Now I'll probably use that as shorts. So we gotta move the bench back. Might need to adjust the height. As this gets heavier, this is gonna get harder to lift off of here. But we don't want to have it too difficult. And it does look like it doesn't matter what I do with this thing. It is getting lopsided. If only they would have centered this on here a little better. Dang. So the other one I have is actually centered better. Alright. We gotta get this going. Stop wasting time. So here's another camera mount. This is higher quality, I think, in some aspects. In others, maybe not. So we're gonna try this one more time. One more time. And now this one is going to completely block the screen to the point where I can't see squat. Okay. You can see the top of the rack, which might be a little too high. There. We'll just go with that. And I'll back this up a little bit. One of these days, folks, I will get a professional camera person, maybe. What are the odds of that, right? Or at least get somebody to collaborate with on these videos. So I think this thing's just going to drop down. Alright, I think that'll capture it. At least let's hope so. If not, we'll have so many cameras that eventually it might work. Now this thing for the tablet doesn't look like it's bulky enough probably, but trying to get the tablet set up. Fire that up. One day I'd like to figure out how to get a monitor that I could see what's being recorded. Now the monitor could be lesser quality, okay, so this one actually is working pretty good from its location, but I don't know if we're gonna do our shorts from this position. That looks a little better from there. I could have sworn the software I had would allow me to reverse the video. Well, it doesn't appear that it does. Alright folks, got camera number 2 going. Just trying to get warmed up. trying to locate our bench in regards to our bar a little better. And the lighting is probably bleaching me out a little bit. I'm not sure what would be better for lighting. I need to get a suntan somehow. Alright, so videos are rotating on their own. It doesn't matter. Actually, the other stand was a total, I was going to say, crap show. Now, one thing I've never done is video military from above and beyond. So I think in this video we're going to try that. And then that'll leave us with one camera left. Whoa. That was scary. You guys hear that? Like is the tripod about to fall over with my Samsung DAT one attached to it? Oh, you know what? We're not ready for. I don't want to record on that one until we have some actual weights on here. Alright, so warming up, folks. You know, shoulders, want to take care of it. Now, of course, if you do a bunch of exercises prior to this with the upper body, your shoulders are probably warmed up. I did go and do a little bit of cardio this morning. Some abdominal stuff. Alright folks, so hopefully you guys are, got another camera going. 3 cameras. First camera I thought was recording, ended up crapping out. 155 on here. Auto tracking camera. Hopefully you are actually tracking. Good. Felt good. 155. Obviously, you've seen channel. I'll go up to 225 sometimes, but we do not have spotter bars today. We're using the bumper plates because I can just drop. Well, from here, assuming I can hold it, we're probably going to stand up and then drop it down to my leg, hopefully not crushing my nuts or anything else, and then we will sit on the floor, or we'll actually might just drop it because yours truly is not a deadlift master anymore. All right. So I said to the camera, which wasn't even recording, that I wasn't going to do any weights, that I can't do more than 8 reps. And basically, we killed ourselves the last 2 days with chest. So we don't really want to kill ourselves too much. Plus, not having the safety spotter bars or any kind of safety, sticking with a weight that I'm like not going to hopefully have issues getting back up there. So this will be 165. And it won't feel as light as 155 yet. I threw that up like it's nothing. I think today, at the end, we'll rep out 155. Because I'm kind of tired of repping out 135. Now, what do I have going? Okay, we got only got one or two 4K cameras going. I'm wearing a weight belt, folks. One of these Velcro elastic doodads. I usually wear the big old leather belt, but I don't think it's too figure flattering. Like, you know, obviously I got a little bit of a gut, right? You get older. This channel is not about trying to get six-pack abs, you know. And I can't even tell you, folks, if you were my age, that you're actually going to build muscle without cheating, right? Most of you, if you're 50 and you ain't using some kind of supplement or illegal supplement, which, you know, I definitely don't suggest, probably not going to get too much stronger. If you didn't have muscle before you got into your 50s, like for me, I believe everything I'm doing, muscle memory has a play in it, right? Now, am I anywhere near where I was at 34? No. 34, I was stronger in everything, considerably stronger. But, you know, I use some equip stuff for bench press, which makes me feel almost like I did back then. In actuality, it's within 30 to 40 pounds of where I was when I was 34. But yeah. All right, so I got too many cameras recording, but if you miss the action, folks, nothing worse. All right, so I got this camera. I got the good Samsung Ultra. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's about time for Dave to upgrade to a Samsung S23, 24. If there is an S24 out. Okay, so where's that? All right, so we're getting the other camera going. I have an S20 or 21, 512 gigs. Yeah, it's a 20. 512 gigs plus a 200. I think it has 256 gig card in it. Ridiculous amount of storage space. I can't imagine how much an S23 would cost me to get equivalent, and it won't have the additional card in it. Ability to have a card. So I mean, until they come out with a terabyte model, we're not going to be able to do better for storage. And I obviously film a lot of crap. Oh my god! If you saw me in Maine, recording everything, 5 channels. Actually, I'm going to add a 6th channel to dump stuff on. And when all that shit is monetized, hopefully I'll be looking at retirement within 5-10 years. All right, folks, here we go. 165. All right, so that felt not as light as 155, but felt damn good. Now we could. If we're going to stick with bumper plates, we don't have 20-pound bumper plates, or I don't have 2 10s. So it looks like it's 185 time. Our first real our first real weight. Now, that is, you know, for me, my first real weight. Some of you obviously might be able to do a little bit more. Some of you might not even be able to get close to this. Maybe some of you get 1 rep. Maybe 135 was your max. Whatever. Just keep pumping. Keep working on your form. Keep training. Be consistent. Make sure your heart stays into it. Keep track of how you're doing. I need to do another video. Like, you know, obviously, I've been lifting weights a long time. I have a little concern about my stomach, how awesome it does not look. I do care about how strong I am. Why is that? Well, you know, in case you guys don't watch, there's a lot more crime, violent crime, all kinds of crap happening out there. So it's good to be strong enough that either you're a deterrent, that nobody's going to mess with you, or that you, if they do mess with you, they're in for a rude awakening, as you may be considerably stronger than them. Whatever it may be. Now, of course, you know, can do some MMA stuff. I used to wrestle. I have taken jiu-jitsu, karate. But that's really not in my cup of tea anymore. So we got 185 on here. It's going to be a real set. This thing's still recording? Everybody still recording? You are still recording. Boop, boop. It's a good camera. Let's make sure the Samsung is. Stop rotating. Okay, good. Actually, I forgot what that one is. I think it's LG. So we have 2 LGs, 2 Samsungs recording. I've got 1 auto tracker. And, you know, one day they'll put an auto tracker on one of these big old stands. And maybe they have that already, but actually, you know what? I didn't realize this. The auto tracker is screw mounted to its base, which may mean that I could put it on a tripod stand, which would be really freaking cool, especially for these weight videos. I have to set the camera at a height that'll catch stuff, but if I have a tripod that has adjustable height, it'll be a lot simpler. And I probably would buy a second one. So we're buying time, trying to recover. So I didn't do traps beforehand. One thing, you know, I love to do traps before I do the shoulders, because you really get a much better look through here. And when you haven't done them, it's kind of like, yeah, they're just a little flat. But I also don't get, sometimes I can get a stinger up here, and it really affects the military press. So, all right. So we got our sleeve on, 185, weight belt. Shoes could be tightened a little bit. Should be able to get 8 easy. I think I can do 12 as a max, but I think we'll be smart here and just do what we can do, right? Here we go. Oh. Might not have been a good idea, but you can see we got it up there. Now, those counting at home, I do not know how many reps I did. I know it was somewhere between 8 and 11. My head says 11. You guys at home, it was probably 9. But that's a good set. Now, I said I don't want to do anything, any weight that I can't do at least 8 reps. Potentially, if I had spotter, this feels like a 205 day for 8. However, we don't have spotter bars. So we're going to be smart and only put 2.5 pounder on her. I said I was just going to use bumper plates. I lied. I am, at times, known to lie. Just kidding. But you got to do what you got to do, right, in these videos. So, going up 10 pounds would be a mistake. I could go up, well, 5 and 5 on each side. I do have the micro weights. 190 is a good number. Plus, I don't think we have any videos with 190 in it. So, we'll carpet bomb the YouTube short videos, as we have 135 all the way to 225. I haven't done 230 or 235 on there yet, but actually that's not true. There's a video of, I think, 230, 235, 238. I'm winded, folks. The weight belt digging into me is not helping. The fact that I'm heavy doesn't help. But yeah, that's a hell of a set though. Yeah. Now I'll find in the gym, I might not be able to compete with everybody in a real gym like Gold's Gym for bench press, flat. A lot of times I'm, the really big dudes aren't doing decline, so I give myself the champion, overall strength champion in that. But military press, you'll see plenty of people on YouTube that are throwing up some ridiculous weight. You go to the gym, you might see somebody put 185 on there. If they get 8 reps, that is a surprise. So one of the few places that I can probably compete with the top dogs at the gym. Or not. I guess it depends on where you're at. If it was Venice Beach, Gold's Gym, there's no way. But in my town, my little town, I'm pretty sure I could hang. And unfortunately, this exercise is not one of those ones they do competitions at the gym, right? It's like, let's do bench press, deadlift, and squat. Matter of fact, one of the gyms I go to, they're running that competition. I asked them if they do a Masters League so that I could be competitive. But it's open to all ages. Now, the thing that I thought was funny, the max bench was only 335. Guess how much that guy's deadlift was? It was pretty much 300 pounds higher than that. It's like 650. Just a ridiculous difference between deadlift and bench press. But that's, he didn't do the squat yet. Figure he's going to squat at least 500 some pounds probably. So that's a pretty good number, 1,400 pound club. I equipped for bench press probably, right at 1,000. Otherwise, well, I haven't tried in a while. I'm assuming I could still get 400 pounds off the floor for deadlift, even older with a bad back. Squatting, yeah, not so sure about that one. I'd embarrass myself. Bench press, though, we know without the bench sling that I can at least do 275 now. Where 2 years ago, before I hurt my shoulder, we were 360, and back age 34, we were 430-ish. Can't remember the exact number, but somewhere in there. And that was not, you know, perfect form. There may have been a little bit of bounce off the chest. May have you notice my butt stayed on the bench, but I'm counting that one. Might have turned it more into a decline. All right. So we've sat around here for minutes milking this. We got 190 on here now. Auto tracker, you watching me? 190, and hopefully we'll get 8 solid reps. Oh shit! Oh goddamn! Oh, holy! Fuck, dude. Woo! Heart racing. So my hand grip, folks, I knew my hand position was off. Man, my heart is fucking racing. Thank God I did not let go of that bar. Whew. Almost another. So this is a 12 days where we've almost had 3 failures, 2 of which were saved by spotter bars. This one was pure fucking adrenaline. Got that weight back up there. This is my, right now folks, the right side is my strong side. The left side is what's holding me back. It's one thing we don't talk about. The left side is the thing holding me back from doing more weight on this. Because of the problem I'm having up here. But, holy smokes. I must have hit right on top. Now, not every camera's going to see this, but just so they can actually see it. Pretend we're on that side. I must have just hit the top of this, and that weight went this way. And thank God the right side was not completely fatigued. It was able to regain momentum. I think the mere fact that this side was sitting on the bar might have helped a little bit too, but we were able to regain our momentum and push that back up and over. I can't wait to watch the video to see how low that got. And would this have, you know, would this have freaking, if I would have let go of it, it would have fell and hit me probably somewhere in the back of my head, back of my neck. Might have killed me. Let's be really dramatic about this. Might have fucking killed me. That would have sucked. For all my new fans, viewers, actually I don't have any fans, but subscribers, I appreciate you. So, I really wasn't actually having these problems until I started watching Sam Sulik videos where he's pushing, and then boom, you know, might have a fail here, fail there, and some other videos I've watched. So, we're gonna drop down. That was honestly 8 relatively easy reps of 190. I had a spotter bars, we did 9. Not as powerful as the 185, but the other aspect is, had I did 190 instead of 185, we would have done more reps, I believe. Mentally though, folks, I am all kinds of screwed up right now. That is, that's worse than when you hit the rack doing bench press. Because, you know, usually you do that in the beginning or one of your reps, and you've still got plenty of strength left. In this case, I had pretty much done. I stopped maybe 1 rep early, but still, that weight was wanting to come down. All right. We may have stretched out the shoulder a little bit more than it wanted to be stretched too. All right, so that was interesting. So if I was at the gym, I'd be in that one piece of equipment where you gotta have spotter bars, but you'd still I'd probably try and, like the hammer strength one or Life Fitness, I think it is, I would lift the weight off the front, walk it back, and then start pressing. And if I missed the pin on the way back down, it probably would drop all the way to the safety bars. Now I wish, and maybe I can look into it, finding some spotter bars that would come out further. Like, they'd have to come way the hell out. The only problem is with this, if I drop this thing on the spotter bars out here, would this thing collapse on me? Fall forward, I should say. So we'd have to put a bunch of weight in the back. Now the bench, I could also scoot the bench back and use the front pegs. I think I did that in a video. I could reverse the base and have the wheels this way, which would mean I couldn't roll the thing. But I would be able to at least, I might be able to get it in here. And if that worked, if I could get that to work, oh, we lost a camera. We lost one of our cameras. I don't know which one we lost. Looks like the auto tracker. Yep, auto tracker died. All right, so that's a bummer because auto tracker is probably would have been my short videos. So I'll be back. I gotta go plug this in. Buy some time. Alright folks, I'm back. I did a shirt change. So you may see this on one of the channels. I just bought this shirt. Now, this is supposed to be a 2XL, right? Usually 2XL is at least 1 or 2 inches shorter. It's pretty tight. I think, oh, the wife's calling me. Hang on, folks. I'm recording! Almost done working out. Ugh. Sometimes women are impatient, folks. Gosh. Alright, so, yeah, this shirt might have looked pretty good on me, I think, if it was like 2 inches shorter. Now, if you buy this shirt, I'll have the link below. Buy one size up, at least. I'm almost thinking I should have went with 2. You know, I don't always want to just walk around with my sleeves tight, but this pattern, the bigger your shirt's getting, this pattern's going to shrink. So instead of making it bigger for the bigger shirt, if you have a small, the flag looks ginormous like in the image. Needless to say, I'm probably going to send it back. It's not going to work. Now if I lost my belly, maybe this would be the perfect shirt. Alright. So 155 rep out, folks. 155 rep out. We've yapped long enough. We try to buy time. And I don't think today I'm doing any other shoulder. Tomorrow is side lats, front lats, rear. Maybe I'll do that all in one video. I do my hip thrusters too one of these days. Alright, check the weight one more time. Check the shoulder. Make sure the shoulder feels good after that almost accident. Shirt rides up. You guys might see my gut in this one, which is not good. We might lose some subscribers. Alright. So, yep, there we go. There's that belly. Let's see how many we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Oh gosh, that sucks. So I have a video of me doing 821 of those standing, which is a hell of a lot harder. Might have used a little leg in that video, but that's gonna do it. There's no 135 today. Thanks for checking out the video. If you want to buy the shirt, Link will be down below. If I think all the other stuff I have links to what I'm using. Buy a better power rack than the Go Plus. Thanks for checking out the video. Alright, shutting down.